State Warriors. At center, Tobias Keita. At power forward, Obi Toppin. At the other forward position, OG Anunoby. At shooting guard, Carlton Carrington. It's time to be starting.
And on paper, Craig, this might seem like a potential blowout.
Here we go.
But anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. OG Anunoby is out there with Toppin. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Keita in at the center position. Clock at 4. Brunson, that's a two-pointer. The Mavericks pull it in. To the middle. And he lays it straight in.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Now let's find out what head coach Chris Finch had to say to David Aldridge. David?
We talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson, and he told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. You have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And it's in there.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the score by Dallas. Toppin sets a screen for Brunson. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here is Daniels. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. Oh, that's blocked. They get it back. And the 3-ball is good.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Anunoby outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Launches it. The rebound by Carrington. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Brunson. And he drops it in from the low post. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
This is what makes Jalen Brunson special. You've got to knock down contested shots. Mr. Brunson up to the task.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Warriors trail by 4. Here's Carrington. Misses from short range.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Back to Daniels. Collins against Toppin. And there's Collins on the assist by Daniels.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And Doris, what a breakout for the guard Jalen Brunson these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
The first one falls. And one thing among many, Doors, that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And we got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. It's certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass. Second, the Warriors.
And they've really put an emphasis on offensive rebounding. And, guys, it's paying off. The second chance points are coming in bunches.
And the Mavericks with possession here. They lead by 4. Lets a floater go. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. The Warriors have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Here's Carrington. The step back jumper is good.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Back to Daniels. Dallas moving the ball around. Inside. Shot clock at 6.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And Brunson has it in the corner. That's tipped. Fast break, Dallas. Here's Collins. Nails the baby hook. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Mavericks?
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace. You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
Mavericks leading by 4. Off target at the rim.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Pass to Toppin. Here's Carrington. The three. That shot misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no cover.
Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
On the wing, Anunoby. He's guarded by Collins. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Over Daniels. Brunson, no good. The Mavericks leading. Outside Collins. There's the triple. Knocks down the three ball. He's got 6.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Fires from 14. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
It's blocked.
Boy, aggressive defense from top and twice on the pipe. Send it back.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Mitchell, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. There's the three. They get the rebound.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Pass to Carrington. The three-pointer, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
To the inside. Got a hand on it. Now, here's Anunoby. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses. Fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. The free throw off from Anunoby. Now here we are, Greg, in the second half of the season. What do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure they keep the momentum heading into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
Well, it's so aggressive at the arc. Darius Garland never shy about letting it fly.
Mitchell kicks to Anunoby. Here's Murray. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, her the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
The Warriors have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The Warriors making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in.
And with his mobility, Murray doesn't need the ball in his hands all the time to be effective. His movement and energy alone puts pressure on the defense.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. DiVincenzo against Garland. Down low. Dunn outside. Achua, the pass to Dunn. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now here's Simons. Still scoreless. Mitchell against Garland. Here's Murray. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
And when Murray is aggressive, it keeps the defender off balance, and they resort to fouling.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. It's Garland with the ball for the Mavericks. 4-point game. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And they had some memorable battles last season. Let's hope for more of the same here tonight.
Here's Carrington. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Simons. The Warriors making the shot. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Here's Carrington. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, DiVincenzo sinks the triple.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Garland against Mitchell. Garland left side. And the shot is good. Garland's got his second basket of the night.
Who says the mid-range is dead? If the defense gives it, Darius Garland will take it.
Defended by Gobert. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
There's a minute 34 left here in the first quarter. There's a good screen. Murray for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And love the focus from Murray. He wants to make the most of his opportunities.
And here's Garland for 3. Rebound by Murray.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Doris, when the Cavaliers made the trade for Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland then began to do a lot of his work off the ball.
He had to, Kevin, and he made no secret of the fact that this was an adjustment. When you are accustomed to being the primary initiator, moving off the ball takes time. But to his credit, he's adapted beautifully.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And 1:01 left to play here in the first. 4 on the shot clock. Blocked again.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
Garland with the bucket. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Carrington. Back to Murray. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
Garland finds Simons. Garland with the screen for Simons. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. And he drives in. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Garland, no good. It's a tie game in Dallas. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Golden State on D. Five to shoot. DiVincenzo with the rebound. The Warriors shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Toppin. Mitchell is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Murray. And it's Queta in at the 5. Home in the paint. On the wing, Daniels. Defended by DiVincenzo. Pass to Daniels. Sinks the three-pointer. Daniels has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Mavs.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's covered by Daniels. And it's Mitchell missing. Mavericks leading by 3. Here's Collins. Rejected by Murray.
Nice anticipation for Murray. So good at getting position there to block the shot.
Here's Toppin. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. The Mavericks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Outside Collins. It's tipped. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's DiVincenzo. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Mavericks shooting in this game, 45%. Daniels kicks to Collins. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Here's Queta. 12 points his last outing. Murray dishes to Mitchell. Toppin sets a screen for DiVincenzo. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Anunoby, he's checked in for the Warriors. Jalen Brunson comes in for Mitchell, and that one is good.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Toppin. Some nice passing by Golden State here. 4 on the clock. Anunoby finds Brunson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner 3 now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
That one falls for Brunson.
Now, Jalen Brunson approaches a point guard position as a scorer, and boy, this guy can light you up.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. Number 5, the Warriors.
They're so aware defensively. I mean, an opportunistic group in terms of forcing miscues and getting out in transition. And boy, do they do a great job of taking advantage.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Daniels, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Dallas shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
For your Mavericks. Daniel, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Daniels. Both free throws good from Daniels. Warriors trail by 6. Pass to Toppin. Here's Queta. There's the screen. And here is Anunoby. A three-pointer is right on target. Anunoby's got 5.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
Fires from deep. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
To the wing right side. Toppin kicks to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Over Daniels. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Brunson.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the 3. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
From about 16, and the jumper is good. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
DiVincenzo passes to Brunson. Goes up the baseline. Here's Keita. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And he jams it with authority.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Warriors trail by 3. DiVincenzo passes to Keita. Brunson outside. For 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Pass to Daniels. Driving in. Now here's Collins. This one for 3. It's good from long range. He's got 11.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Brunson right side. The focus from Brunson.
Superb touch on the teardrop. Jalen Brunson so good with the floater.
On the wing, Daniels. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Pass to Keita.
Dallas foul. Number 14.
Mavericks making a switch here. Dunn's checked in.
Team foul.
And the Warriors making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Carrington. Lets it go with a 3. Out to Brunson. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Mavericks leading by 6. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look at Golden State. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs. And of course Dallas. They're much further down in the standings right now.
And I think for the Warriors, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Brunson against Garland. With the floater, and the shot goes down. Garland's got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavs.
Well, the toughness of Darius Garland on display. Wants to finish through contact and get the bucket.
A 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Here's Carrington. Defended by Gobert. Clock at 6. They get it again. Tapping a screen on Garland. Goes back up. And it's Carrington missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Brunson. 29 points for him last game against Denver.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy as a playmaker was a driving force for that offense.
Now Garland. Off the left rim and out.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
It's deflected. Done outside. Pass to Garland. To the middle. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there.
I love that Rudy left no doubt. Show off that power, Rudy.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Poked away and stolen by Dunn. Garland kicks to Daniels. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. Warriors trail by 10. Covered by Achua. Back to Brunson. To end the cold streak. Nice. Brunson working inside.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Mavericks leading by 8. Dunn outside. Back to Garland. With the drive. That one good for 2. Garland's got 11 points.
Well, such a clever penetrator. Darius Garland sees a lane and takes advantage.
Yep, that one goes in there.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Daniels with it. He has 5. Gobert with a screen for Garland. To the inside. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one goes on Anunoby.
How about the splendid concentration from the Frenchman, Rudy Gobert? Excellent at converting while getting hit.
Simons, he's checked in for Daniels. Then for the Warriors, Murray's checked in for OG Anunoby, and it's Mitchell in for Jalen Brunson. And those advanced numbers, Doris, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen.
And it's Carrington missing.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Inside, and done with the slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. At the top of the key, Toppin. Murray outside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Simons on the wing. He had 16 points in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now here's Murray. He's coming off a 10-point game against Denver. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Carrington. And the Warriors miss again. Dunn passes to Simons. To the paint. Outside Garland. Over Mitchell. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Dallas. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly.
This is the worst kind of basketball. No flow to the offense. Just jacking up shots.
So what's with this?
Okay, guys, now let's see what... And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Mavericks shooting their fifth attempt at the line in the game.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
And that one misses. Can't cash in from close range. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Trailing by 17. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Obi Toppin out there with Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Queta in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Misses from close range. Dallas has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Pass to Carrington. Here's Queta. To the inside. Here's Brunson. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Brunson's got 17.
And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Warriors trail by 17. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Carrington. Brunson with it. He's covered by Daniels. Right block shot. Mavericks with the rebound. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
Clearly a foul.
The Mavericks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. First free throw is good. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen by Collins. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And with the pace of today's game, transition defense is at a premium.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
That's good from Anunoby. One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally,
That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Back to Daniels. Pass to Collins. Shot clock at 6. Shoots the 3. Connects from three-point range. He's got 9.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Carrington. Here's Brunson. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, how about that conversion by Jalen Brunson? This has become a staple of his game.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Dallas leading by 18. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Down low. Oh!
My goodness.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. To the middle. Here's Cada. The layup missed.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Lobbed up there for Collins. And stolen by Anunoby. Here's Carrington. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Keegan Murray's checked in for the Warriors. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Jalen Brunson.
One shot.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Dallas leading by 17. There's the pick to the paint. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Drills it from outside. DiVincenzo's got 6.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Right wing. To the wing on the left. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Cada.
Number 14. Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
And here is DiVincenzo. 6 points for him. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Shoots a fader. The rebound by Cada. Cada's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Take a break.
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you. The first free throw is good. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Garland, he's checked in for the Mavericks. He hits both from the stripe.
It really about as good a free throw shooting team as you're going to see. We're getting plenty of proof of that tonight.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to talk to his guys. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams that have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10 games. The Warriors, 4th.
I mean, they've been impressive on the defensive end, and they may have caught a few teams on off nights, but you've got to give them credit. They've made scoring a chore when you look at their opponents.
Dallas leading by 14. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Keegan Murray.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So it's the Warriors now. It's a 16-point game. Here's Carrington, guarded by Garland. Pass to Murray, and here is Anunoby. Golden State moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. There's a screen. Here's Carrington. Good on the three-point shot. Carrington's got 8 here in the quarter.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Outside Collins. And stolen by Murray. Here's Carrington, guarded by Garland. Pass to Carrington. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Keita. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Mavericks have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, number 14, 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both teams will make substitutions. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Mitchell. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Pass to Murray. Down low. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And here's Garland for 3. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. In pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
Here's the screen. Inside, kicks it out to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Mitchell's got 5.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
In each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he knocks down the first one. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And Simons drops them both. And here are the Warriors now, down by 15. And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Murray looking around. Pass to Carrington. Back to Murray. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 13.
Oh, those are physical points for Murray. Love seeing Keegan mix it up inside.
To the inside. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pass to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Carrington. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Here's the break. Here's DiVincenzo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. DiVincenzo's got 5 points in the quarter.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Now here's Gobert. He has 5. The shot's good from Simons.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Defended by Gobert. Pass to Murray. There's the triple. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Carrington. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Here's Garland, picks one up.
Carrington. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. Dallas leading by 8. Pass to Simon. There's a screen by Achua. The offensive rebound. The 3 from Garland. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. To the paint. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. There's Garland. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Carrington hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Carrington's got 12 now in this quarter. Done outside. Garland against Mitchell. Now, here's Garland. Not a lot of room. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Gobert, and it's blocked. To the middle, and here's the break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
That one is off. And the Warriors making a change here. Toppin's checked in. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
Out to the wing. Garland against Mitchell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
This guy is a gamer. Darius Garland is not bashful and very aggressive setting up defenders.
2 shots.
First one falls.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Golden State. He doesn't get the second one. Warriors trail by 6. A 3 for DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by Dunn. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
That's his second personal. At the line for Dallas, Precious Achiuwa. 1 shot.
Brunson scanning the floor. For 3, Mitchell. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Warriors trail by 9. Anunoby a screen on Simons. And here's Brunson outside. Dallas shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. And for the Warriors, we've got Jalen Brunson. Anunoby out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Mitchell. And it's Queta in at the 5. Bounce pass Collins from outside the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Brunson outside. Pass to Queta. Now Anunoby. Count it, good. Anunoby's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Warriors.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Fires the three. The rebound by Queta. Queta's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Brunson. And the rejection by Collins. Mitchell kicks to Brunson. There's the pick. A three ball. A shot off that time.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Toppin pulls it in.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Daniels, he's checked in for Anthony Simons. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Inside, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Anunoby outside. To the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell with it. And again, it's the Warriors missing. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Daniels. Down low. And he slams it one-handed.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Anunoby passes to Toppin. Collins against Anunoby. For three, Mitchell. The shot will not fall.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's the teardrop.
Number 14. Third personal foul.
Keegan Murray's checked in for the Warriors.
Number 22, Keegan Murray.
Warriors trail by 11. Timeout, Warriors.
Yeah, I think one thing Coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Hey, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed the team. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Bangs home the trifecta.
And this team needs to keep getting it to Murray. He is pouring it in, feeling it right now.
Looking to end his cold spell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team foul. At the line for 2, number 1.
And the first one at the line is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Warriors trail by 9. Mitchell outside. Murray the pass to Mitchell. Here's Carrington. Here's Cada. Another shot. It's rebounded by Dallas. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Inside and stolen by Murray. Pass to Carrington. Clock at 6. And it's good off the back rim and in. Carrington's got 14 points now in the second half. Mavericks leading by 7. From past the arc, the Warriors pull it in. Cada's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Murray. Up again. Out to the right wing. Anunoby outside. Pass to Mitchell. Goes up again. Count it.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
He gets that one.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a core first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Pass to Carrington. They set the pick. And shot on the way. Here's Cada. Plays it up and banks it in.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
On the wing, Daniels. Collins, a screen on Mitchell. Daniels from outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. Murray outside. Takes the 3. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Mitchell wide open. Another 3 for Golden State.
And you talk about clutch plays, I mean, defensively and offensively, and we saw it right there.
To the middle, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. It's deflected. Pass to Daniel. From outside, off the mark.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Murray against Collins. To the paint. Here's Cada. Off with the layup. Dallas leading by 4. And it's sent back by Mitchell. Murray dishes to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Tuesday, the Minnesota Timberwolves will come into town. And then on Sunday, they'll host the Washington Wizards.
And for the matchup with the Heat, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
First free throw is good. Mavericks making a switch here. Simons is checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Obi Toppin's checked in for Keegan Murray. Both free throws good from Daniels. Here's Mitchell. Anunoby outside. In the corner, it's Toppin. Pass to Carrington. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Now Daniels. Outside Collins. Just 5 on the clock. They set the pick. There's the drive. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Timeout, Warriors. And the Warriors with possession here. 6-point game. Here's Mitchell. Anunoby outside. Here's Carrington. Covered by Simons. Carrington, that's good.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And the Mavericks with possession here. Outside Collins. Picked off in midair. Anunoby left side. To the inside. Now, here's Mitchell. He's covered by Daniels. Here's Simons. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Mitchell outside. To the paint. Here's Cada. Lays it up off the glass. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 14 rebounds. Mavericks leading by 4. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Cada. And here's Mitchell from the arc. A rebound by Simons.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
The quick look, no good that time.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Pass to Simon. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
At the line for 2, Anthony Simons.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Mitchell. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
Brunson outside. Pass to Carrington. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Simons surveying the D. And here's Daniels. Over to the left wing. And Brunson comes to help. 4 on the shot clock. For 3, trains the three-pointer. And the Mavericks lead by 9. Pass to Carrington. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player up.